up guys, my name is Joe and today I'm going to talk to you about anxiety and is it being misused by people on social media? Probably yes. Yes it is. I've seen so many people use the hashtag anxiety and I've seen a lot of people refer to issues as being anxiety. This anxiety is ruining my life. Generally when I see this, and I've seen this by a couple of friends, I've actually asked them the question, what's causing your anxiety? Generally it's because I've been planning this video for quite some time and I wanted to get their opinion, what is causing their anxiety. A lot of my friends have come back with the answers to these questions and a lot of them have often said it's been by putting themselves into situations where they don't know the outcome. And I was like, bang on the ball, I researched it and this is the reason why people get anxiety. It's they're put into situations where they don't know the outcome. Now there are some symptoms to anxiety, or to the anxiety order that I have here in front of me, which I'm going to read out to you. And the first one on the list is unreasonable worry or over the top worrying. Another one is unreasonable fear of circumstances. Again, this is going back to not knowing the actual outcome of a situation and you're overthinking it and putting yourself into scenarios. So that's what I would imagine that's what that actually is. Another one I actually found kind of amusing was jumpiness. I have not yet met a person who has anxiety and be actually quite jumpy. I've met people who are jumpy because they're nervous, but not due to anxiety. But then again, anxiety does have nervousness involved in it as well. Ideally, if you're feeling a bit jumpy when you have one of these anxiety orders, do a bit of jumping jacks. It's exercise, and no one's going to question that. That's just a few things I've just spoke about, a little bit off topic, but what's really brought my attention to this video is anxiety overused or is anxiety being misused? I've seen a lot of people on social media putting in anxiety this, anxiety that, hashtag anxiety. Personally to me, I don't see how a lot of this stuff can be caused by anxiety because they're putting themselves into these situations by themselves. They're not being forced into these situations. One of the things I found on social media that why no seems to be a misuse of the word anxiety was by one female Twitter person I'm following on Twitter was, in the bar, have to pee on my own, hashtag anxiety. Wait, what? I'm fairly sure that is a misuse of the word anxiety. Number one, the reason behind it is because, well, you can go to the bathroom on its own, but you kind of have to pee on your own, so I don't see why going to the bathroom and having to pee on your own can cause you anxiety. Maybe it does, I don't know. If you think it does, comment below. But personally, I don't see how peeing on your own can cause you anxiety. However, I do understand someone, if they're meeting someone after maybe 5 or 10 years and using a quotation as such as this, going to the pub, meeting old friends, not seeing them since school, hashtag anxiety, I could then understand a person being anxious, worried, nervous, maybe a discomfort about meeting people, because if you meet someone after 5-10 years, you could be after gaining weight, you could be after losing your job, you could have all different things happen to you, and that's going to be causing anxiety on you because you're worried about what they're going to be thinking of you, which is not always that good. From my understanding of anxiety, a lot of it comes down to overthinking and putting yourself into random scenarios that are not necessarily going to happen. Now, we all aware of this one, the overthinking. Overthinking causes negative thoughts. Negative thoughts cause you to think of scenarios where you're placing yourself in a scenario where it doesn't actually exist. And we're all guilty about doing that because we all do it at some point. Majority of the time we actually start this when our self-conscious is slowly starting to take control of our bodies. And this generally happens when we're about to fall asleep. I recently experienced this not too long ago, where I started to worry crap out of a random situation that has never come up and never even crossed my mind while I was overthinking another situation. And it's ridiculously crazy. I was shaking with worry. And that's the only way I can describe it. I was shaking with worry and I had no idea why I was thinking this or why I was even putting myself in that scenario, because I've removed myself from that situation a long time ago, which is ridiculously crazy. Again, negative thoughts lead to anxiety, overthinking leads to anxiety, overthinking leads to negative thoughts, which leads to anxiety. Don't overthink things, try and relax no matter what it is. Play video games, read a book, go for a walk, go for a run. Do something that's going to keep your mind off your tasks that you're worried about maybe. That's just some advice I'm going to say, because I really don't know how people deal with anxiety. I know how I deal with my anxiety, and it works for me, but I don't know about anyone else. But I usually listen to music and I usually go for the walk. So that's how I deal with it, and I don't know if that's going to work for everyone else. And again, this is completely my opinion, so if you have anything you'd like to say on the topic, comment below, because I actually do want to know other people's opinions on the actual topic. All in all, anxiety is starting to become misused by people. It's being overused in social media, I believe. Mainly it doesn't relate back to their experience. I do know people suffering from anxiety disorders, and there's so many different disorders. The ones I named out, they call it symptoms of it, are only a handful of the 20 that were there on the website. If I can find the website, I will link it below as well, so you can have a look where I was getting my information from. But, you know, everyone deals with anxiety differently. Everyone suffers from anxiety differently. So, what I really want to know from you guys, what causes your anxiety? Because I personally do know from past experience, exam results, sitting exams were the top of the list from my cases of anxiety. Another one was meeting new people for the first time, because, funny enough, I am a bit of both. I am an extrovert and an introvert, but when it comes to social meetings, I'm very much an introvert, because I'm secretly freaking out inside. Anyways, on that note, I shall see you all on the flip side.